Hello, dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. We are in Benidorm's old town. It's nighttime. It's so quiet and peaceful out here, and Benidorm is covered in fog. The giant skyline of Benidorm can barely be seen with all the clouds that came down towards the beach line. Let's discover what the old town is looking like. However, as you can hear by the sounds, it is quite peaceful and quiet out here. It's not even nighttime, it's evening time in Benidorm. It's a usual work day. It's Monday evening and everything looks empty. Not a single soul on the most famous viewpoint of Benidorm. After the weeks of celebration, after dozens of thousands of people arriving here on Benidorm's November Fiesta and Fancy Dress Party, right now a lot of people have returned back home. And you can tell because Benidorm is way quieter than it used to be just a couple of days ago. Here we can see the loveliest Levante beach promenade with all these traditional guirnald lights, some typical hotels, and the endless sea covered. Ooh, that's a lot of clouds. All of it is covered in a big white cloud, humid cloud as well. In winter, we tend to have quite more humidity, which is why it's also cooler than the actual temperatures show us. So bear that in mind if you're coming right now to Benidorm. The real feel will be way lower than the real temperatures are. The port of Benidorm is looking really quiet. Obviously, no excursions at this time of the day. However, probably there is one spot where it's still quite busy, which is where we will be heading potentially. Ooh, there's one person. There must be just a few people on this viewpoint. Obviously, if you love exploring Benidorm during evening or night time, this might be the ideal time to do so. Because during day, there's a lot of people going up and down these stairs. It's quite dangerous. We've seen people fall down here, so when there's a lot of people, not everyone are going down towards the viewpoint down below. But right now, it kind of feels like you're all alone in the city. The feeling is actually amazing. Let's head down to the square, to the castle viewpoint through the old town streets to check what's going on there and what a typical workday is looking like right now when all the fiestas are over. Just a few days ago, on the 15th of November, this place was crowded with people. There was not a single space to sit down or stand to watch the final fireworks to end the November Fiesta celebration. Right now, there's just 4-5 people, including us, right here in the old town, enjoying the gorgeous views. Right here by the castle viewpoint, by the church, there are incredible places to go and try out some typical foods. One of the bars where you can have some nice drink, coffee, some snack, warm, hot drinks, and enjoy the old town atmosphere in all its glory. Since right now it's already later in the day, it's a work day, that bar that's right in front of us is actually closed. Nearby you have the Hotel Villa Venezia, which is 5 stars hotel. Needs some refurbishment already, to be honest with you. It's not like luxurious 5-star hotels any longer. Need to do some work on it, so check it out before you actually book it because the prices are quite high. Views are stunning, that's absolutely true. But there's always something that can be done to make it better. Look at this, the clouds are going even lower. Gorgeous views, absolutely incredible. The more we head into the night, the closer the clouds will get towards the ground. And early in the morning, you will be able to see this fog, these humid clouds right in the sea and by the seashore. These views are actually stunning. And if you're up that early in the morning, you will be able to presence this incredible event. Something typical to see it at night and sometimes in the sea, but some of the days we have a unique event when all these clouds cover up Benidorm, like it was last year, when you could not see a single skyscraper. Only from the top you can see some of them reaching out of the clouds to the sky, which really makes a difference to see. So if there will be any of these days, reach the high viewpoint, maybe reach the cross of Benidorm and enjoy these stunning views that you will have in front of you. So there is a Villa Venezia hotel boutique. They do have a restaurant inside that's supposed to be of a very good quality, but the actual star, apart from the bar that we have right here on the right side, that is closed right now, is the restaurant Devora that is situated in Gastro Hotel Canfali, right by the Church of St. Anne and St. James, which is this church right here, which is where we're heading right now. Through the small, tiny tunnel that has some old pictures of Benidorm, and on top of it, it has a great map. It's a drawing of how Benidorm was looking like, of the coastal line when tourism was non-existent here in the area. Right here is where the Gastrotel Canfali is located, and their restaurant has gorgeous views towards the Levante beach and the sea. This is one of the best rated places in Benidorm where you potentially could go for a meal, so it's ideal for celebrations. You need to book it in advance if you want a good table with some nice views, so bear that in mind. Also, the church, for example, right in front of here, you're able to visit it during the evening time and during daytime. Once there is no religious celebrations, you are able to get inside if you love visiting religious places each time you go on holidays somewhere. The oldest souvenir shop in Benidorm town is this one, Fotos Castel, postcards, 75 cents, and they also sell stamps. That's great, 3 stamps. Then we have typical ceramics type of goodies that you can bring with you potentially. We have calendars. We have a lot of different souvenirs here, and prices are quite nice, as you can see. It's not too overpriced, taking into consideration that it's located in the old town. Here we can see slightly more people walking about and around, mostly in sportswear, as you can see, simply because we need comfy footwear and comfy clothes if our goal is to discover as much as possible and walk as much as possible during our holidays in Benidorm. Here we have a hotel, Centro Mar. This is a 3-star hotel. As you can see, it's closed with like boxes, like very, very thick boxes. This means that this hotel is closed already for winter season. It means that it's not opening up probably until around Easter, maybe sometime in winter for a couple of weeks. But usually they're closed up until Easter holidays, so April, March months. Just a couple of shops are open here. We still have these religious flags that are from Benidorm November fiestas. People still did not take them down. Probably will be happening in the next couple of days. No rush. This is the most important Benidorm celebration, so they leave it for quite a while after the fiestas are officially over. Right here in front of us, we have the avenue or the street of Alameda with a giant amount of different types of bars, restaurants, and cafeterias, mostly bars, I would dare to say, and pubs. There's the Hotel Alameda that we filmed for you guys here on the channel too. And on the left, we have the Tapas Alley. including and featuring such an famous place like La Cava Aragonesa, etc. And right there, we could have seen just a tiny bit more of people, the same as here. This is a coffee Vetusta. I think we've changed the coffee bar once again because before there was a different name. They do offer cocktails and mojitos. They're called copas, which is like a glass with alcohol and some refreshing drink for 5 euros. Cocktails, mojitos are 5 euros or six, and others slightly more. This is the terrace of Hotel Alameda. They do have some lovely small heating devices that makes it more tolerable and comfy to stay outside on the terrace. And right there in front of us, we have already historical city center of Benidorm and the city center itself, which is why there's way more movement. That's incredible how empty the old town got just in a couple of days' time. While this area keeps itself busy, even on a Monday's night. As you can see, there are quite a few people on the terraces, on the inside, even slightly more. There are heating devices being put in place. This one is Mia Social Club, it's called. Okay, all right. Mia Social Club. They do have some meals out here, probably some salads, some baguettes like bocadillos, etc. Something lighter. You obviously could have dinner with it, but it's not like a restaurant for dinner. And then a lot of these places that are more or less of the same owner. There's Diva 15, Diva 13. These are gins and tonics, premium gins and tonics, especially those who love this type of drinks. Gin and tonic, see, that's the same more or less thing. If you're a fan of this type of alcohol drinks, including others, this is where you potentially could go because these are cocktail bars and like alcohol drink bars more. Here you won't see a lot of children with parents. It's mostly groups of people that are celebrating something, family, reunited friends, just a couple, etc. And all these bars more or less are the same, oriented for this type of clients. In front, we have KFC. We have some more places. Obviously, the terraces are not as busy any longer as they used to be. We have quiet days in front of us. It's not going to be as busy any longer, but I know a lot of you said to us in the comments that you prefer actually to come in end November, beginning of December, maybe even January, February, when it's quieter, when you could fully explore all the area and there's no queues, there's no rush on the streets. You could calmly pass wherever you want without the struggle of stopping, passing people around, boogies that is impossible to move sometimes around Benidorm's town, even Old Town or city center. Right now, it's not the case any longer. This is a budget option cafeteria. They have some nice service, nice things, hot dogs, some potatoes with different variations. And this is 1, 2, or 3 euros cost place. Budget option, as you could have seen. Ooh, bringing some gas to some of the bars. See, there is movement. In this particular part of Benidorm, even on work days, even when there's no major celebrations, bubble waffle, the famous bubble waffle. That's the first time I hear about it. Bubble waffle. Did you know there is this type of waffle? Because it says famous bubble waffle, but I've never heard about it. Probably it's because we're not eating waffles so much. Maybe that's the case, but let us know. Let us know, please. If you, right here in the comment down below, did you know bubble waffles existed? Did you try them? Are they good? Or if it's the first time you see this type of thing exist, the same as we did right now, we're actually quite surprised and intrigued. Does it taste like a normal waffle? Or is it somehow different? Let us know if you've tried these ones here in the comment section, please. We are right next to the Alehop right now. And one of the longest zebras and pedestrian walkways that we have in the entire Benidorm. Here is where you can try very, very nice chocolate with churros. By the way, they're recently made, and some great pizzas. We love this place. We eat pizza here too whenever we are on duty working in Benidorm. The portion of a pizza is €2.50, and they have some more offers here around. Then you have kebab shops, you have some places like apartments, short-term vacational rental apartments. Each time there is more and more of them, I must say. And they have automatic check-in. So basically they give you like a lock combination. You open, it's like a small box, and you find a key inside. And with it you can open the building and you can go in. Or, for example, it works with a code. So you open the front door with a code and the room door as well, and then you have a key too inside of it. Studios Benidorm, see, that's one thing. Then you have another one, that's Benidorm's apartments right here nearby, brand new building. There's a whole lot where to choose from. Hopefully in the future, one of our plans is to grab one of these, like this building right there that has 4 different neon colors. That's also a touristic apartment building, if I'm not wrong. In the future, which is why we need to reach more people, because that's an investment. The more people we reach, the more people view our videos, the more progress we make on saving up some money to create our project, which will be apartments in Benidorm, which is where a lot of you guys, our subscribers, will be able to stay for a special price for you. And obviously we'll have all the facilities as a prior hotel industry worker and as a person who knows which type of services, mostly British tourist oriented obviously, want to have in their hotel. All this will be available for you guys. Kettle with some nice English breakfast tea or some nice tea options, coffee, etc. With a laundry machine inside, maybe some dryer, you know, in case if you're coming for a longer time in winter, so that you wouldn't need to worry about this. With some different international channels. We have a lot of ideas in mind, but it's still quite a long time before we do, probably quite a few years before we do this type of investment, depending on how the channel will grow, which is why we always say it's important for you to like and comment on our videos, share them wherever you can and want, because the more people we reach, the bigger and closer our dream will come true, and we will put in nice touristic apartments for you guys here in Benidorm town. And obviously to check in or check you out, this be ourselves leading all this apartment thing. So we're really hoping in the future we will be able to do this type of investment for you guys and have a lovely place for all of you to stay in Benidorm town. Oh, they've added some hot dogs. This is the jacked potato place here in the city center. We're actually very, very close towards the Levante beach right now. You can see it already in front. Then there's some lovely place walk stop as well. I never see people coming actually here. I do see they kind of work, they're open, but I never see anyone inside. Did you try this place? We wanted to try it once, but we've seen the ingredients and we're kind of not a fan of those, so we said no. But we're very intrigued if it's actually a good place or not, because it's almost always empty. One of our favorite places, that's true, is Rico Cafe Bar. They have pizzas, they have crepes, they have different types of snacks, sandwiches, bocadillos, etc. And they have a lovely inside terrace with some chimney views on the television. That's actually very cute. We love it. We even put some chimney views on the television, like wood fire burning, you know, on the TV screen a lot of the times in the evening, just to make a special atmosphere and feel slightly more cozy at home. A lot of bars started to do that as well, which is very, very nice, not gonna lie. Even if you put the sound of it, very relaxing atmosphere to grab a cup of some warm drink or have some snack out here. And this is how the Levante beach is looking like right now. Quite some people, not gonna lie, not too empty. The emptiest is the old town, definitely. And the fog covers the area more and more each time. Probably Benidorm will be completely covered with white dense clouds by this midnight. Thank you for accompanying us on today's walk down Benidorm's Old Town and Historical City Center. And we'll see you tomorrow in a new video, which is where we'll talk about the special offers for Christmas. Bye, dears.